She get rocky, but the show must go on. She get rocky, bullets hit like Stallone. Body dropping, trying to pay out Capone.
The point where I'd be like, I don't like the police. I'm not a fan of the police, but I understand they necessary.
Yeah.
And I'm somebody that'll preach and tell people like, look, bro, like we need officers.
Yeah,
I want officers that look like us though.
Yeah,
like because they know how to. They know that if me and you 14, 15, we playing, we slap box. That's what we do. We grew up slap box. We used to do that shit. Exactly. So. Where a white cop might see us slap boxing and pull us over, put the gun, what are y'all doing? Get the fuck down. Like, nah, bro, that's just how we play. So that's why I tell people, like, bro, you need motherfucking, like, you need people to go be officers. You need people to go that look like us to be officers, to be lawyers and shit like that.
Look like us,
yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I rather the dude who grew up with me or grew up like me,
yeah,
to be an officer versus someone who just looked like me that I don't know nothing about. Because the truth is, just because the officer looks like me don't mean he's gonna be on my side.
It don't. You.
I would rather him have our very similar upbringing.
You right, but you would never know nobody upbringing.
True.
So what I'm saying is, but if you do, if we make the police look bad. So if you tell motherfuckers like, if you tell your cousin like he like, man, I don't know what I want to do after school. Like, shit, you might as well go be the police. You want good benefits. You gonna do this. You gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Then you know that you got somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, a good person. You know what he is. You know his principles and morals.
Right.
A lot of these cops going out there for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people looking at it as a job, or they might be racist. They looking.
Actually, I think some of these people just like, you know, some of this power trip, bro.
For sure. Hell yeah.
Like, well, I can be an asshole and that's kind of accepted, but I do think though that did you hear about that cop that killed that guy? I guess he had a burglar coming. It was a robbery, and the burglar was like fighting the dude, and he had a knife.
No, I ain't hear about that.
And the cop, I don't know. I didn't watch the story, so I don't know exactly everything happened. So if I need to be corrected, don't be scared to correct me.
Yeah.
Obviously you can comment. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, share, subscribe. But this guy, he was like defending himself, and someone had a knife, and I'm thinking it was a knife either grabbed by the homeowner or the burglar, and the cops busted in the house because the homeowner called the police and said, yo, I think somebody's trying to break in my house. And I guess, I don't know if it was a door open or something, but somehow the cops, I think they were inside the house, right?
Yeah. And
the cop fired the gun because there was a knife involved and actually killed the homeowner.
That's crazy.
And he's the one who called, bro. Like, and what my girl and I were talking, and I was like, you know, sometimes I think that people forget that cops are people. Just like you and me.
Yeah.
What they're doing, that's a job.
Yeah.
How many times have you gone to work and actually made a mistake?
No, but sure.
A lot of times, right? The thing with a cop, though, is that their mistakes
can heal somebody.
It's detrimental. Like, it's like if your doctor says, you know, let's say you got an ailment, something wrong with you. You go to the doctor, and the doctor says, "Oh, there's nothing I can do." What are you gonna just stop?
Yeah.
You're gonna go to another doctor, right?
Yeah.
Because doctors are people too. You know what I'm saying? Just like you, just like me. So I think that sometimes we hold these people because of their positions at this really, really high standard that's really not actually possible for them to live up to it.
It's two different elements you speaking on though, because you got some people that get a badge and just feel super tough. For instance, I was in prison, bro. Like, I'm in prison with a dude. It was a cop, man. The cop had to be like, no exaggeration, he maybe was 50 pounds, bro. White boy, young, maybe.
Damn, little. Yeah.
I'm he not 50 pounds, but
I get
he little, bro.
Yeah,
so
I get you.
So the motherfucker, he talked to me crazy, bro. So I'm like, I forget what he say, but I'll run down. What the fuck you talking? Who you talking to, bro?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, he ended up telling the cop like, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared, but I was gonna have to do what I had to do. But all you had to do was come to me with respect, and I would treat you like a man. So some people, because he got the badge, yeah, exactly. So that happens more often than not. So he felt like because he had the badge, and there's some people in prison that would have been like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I want one of them prisoners. I'm a motherfucker. Like, what, nigga? What you talking about? I'm gonna run down on you. So I ran down on him. Like, what's up, nigga? What you talking about? Man, get back. I don't give a fuck about that gun, bro. What you talking about? I've been shot before. What you talking about? Like, what you talking about? Like, I ain't worried about no rubber bullet. What's up? What's that? Like, oh nah. And then he going to end up telling people like, yeah, I was nervous, man. I ain't know, like, but all you had to do was tell me whatever the incident we had. You could have just said, bro, I think I was past the red line or something. Hey, bro, can you back up from the red line? But he overblew it. So a lot of people get them badges and they feel like, oh, I'm Superman because I got that badge. And that's the issue we have. That's the issue we had to disconnect with cops. So like, yeah, if you a good cop and you doing your job, like, do your job, bro. But don't overdo it. Don't feel like because don't do some shit that you was getting bullied all your life and now because you got this badge, you feel like
taking it on other people.
Bro, I was at the, man, even when I was at the jail, I was at the jail with somebody we went to school with at Jamestown. I'm telling dude, like, he tried to take my I sneak a radio, you know what I'm saying? I sneak a radio in the hole, you know what I'm saying? I got them, cut my mattress, I put the radio in that, I cut my rat mattress and put a radio in that motherfucker. So like, he laughing, he like, bro, I need that radio. So I'm thinking he joking, I'm laughing back with him like, alright, you know what I'm saying? You ain't getting this radio though.
Yeah.
He like, nah, I really need that joint. I ain't joking. Like, bitch, we'll pot the door. You gotta come get this motherfucker. You gonna show me you gonna come take this radio, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I know you. Like, ain't it's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really went to school with me, bro. Like, come take the radio, bro.
Yeah.
Then he gonna talk about something. And then he gonna say, man, no, you know I was just playing. You won't playing. If I would've gave you my radio, you would've took my shit confiscated. But it's just that I showed aggression. Like, bro, well, come get this shit, bro. Pot the door. Yeah, go get your back up. Do what you need to do because so people will try you,
so
bro.
You said
like,
he went to Jamestown.
Yeah, he went to Jamestown with us, bro.
Really?
For sure. I can't remember dude's name. I ain't even gonna put him out there, man. If I could remember it, I'd say it, though. I can't remember his name, though. But yeah, he got that was his thing. He popped the door, bro. I mean, he ain't popped the door, but he came to my door like, he like, man, let me get the radio. I'm laughing, because like, he laughing. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm like, I ain't give you the radio. He like, no, I'm dead serious, bro. Give me the radio. Oh, you serious? Bitch, come get it in blood. I ain't giving you shit like, fuck you talking about, nigga. You ain't taking my radio, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? And it's like, this somebody I went to school with. Like, I probably done dapped this man in the hallway before. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's just because he had that badge, he got powers. He ended up going to be the police. I think he camped the city police right now.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like, people, believe it or not, people get power struck, bro.
Oh, bro.
More than not, like more, like often, like people like get that because if you was a nobody, bro, if you never had control of your life, if you got bullied, if you whatever, like I'm somebody that ain't never had an issue. So if you somebody that got bullied or whatever, you get the chance that you got power over. He probably like, man, I got power over Jamil. I can take his fucking radio. Yeah, you gonna get in the blood. We gonna want to the you gonna fight. You gonna fight to get this radio. You know what I'm saying?
That is true. A lot of times they're not ready. And well, what's interesting is how afraid they police say they are in certain situations, right? Which makes it more dangerous because fear is an emotion that like a lot of times like emits like a response.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like you ever heard? I obviously heard of this. It's fight or flight.
For sure. Yeah.
You get in a situation and you either run or you fight. You know what I'm saying? And some people, man, put your hand over the fire, bro, if you cold.
Damn, bro, cause that shit.
Yeah, it's cold out here. That's why the fire's going. You know what I mean? We're out. I don't know if y'all can tell, but we're definitely outside.
We thinking we good though.
We
you know what I'm
good,
saying?
though.
I just got, it ain't even that cold. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell y'all about that on another episode. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But what was I saying? What we
fight or flight.
Fight or flight.
Fight or flight.
Yeah, so, some people in certain situations, right, they're either going to run away, but a police officer, in that situation, he has to make a decision 100%. And if he runs away, it's like, well, am I going to put other people in danger? But 9 times, I keep saying that 9 times out of 10 thing. But
that's your catchphrase, man. You good, man. Let's get it.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
They're going to be fact checking me like, nah.
That shit was 5 out of 10. Not 9 out of 10. That shit was 5 out of 10. Yeah.
Fact. But yeah, a lot of times, the decisions that, the ones that we see, because I don't know statistically how much bad actually happens, but what's unfortunate is what's shown, is seems to be more negative than anything else, right? Unfortunately, it seems like they just make bad decisions in like rough situations. Like it's like, man, like I'm scared and the first thing I think of is to shoot this person. Like you remember that woman cop a while back? She pulled the gun instead of the taser and shot the dude.
Yeah.
Killed him. Young guy. Real young guy, Now I'm not saying that the guy in the situation was de-escalating, because I'll tell you this, when I get pulled over by the police, I don't act disrespectful. I don't give them no more respect than any other human being. I'm myself.
Yeah.
But I carry myself in a way that I don't need to feel, I guess like I need to buck. I don't like getting pulled over. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
nobody
Man,
does.
I'm on my way, bro. I'm about to be late because of you. Like,
sure,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? Something like that. I might get attitude. Like, just give me the damn ticket. I don't care. I don't need no favor. Yeah, I'll speak. Give me the ticket. Let me go.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because usually I carry myself. All my stuff's going to be up to date. I'm not going to be in that craziness.
You ain't doing nothing sad with everything straight.
So I don't need to be. But I still choose to be respectful because, like I said earlier, these people are human beings just like we are. And if you're at work, I don't care what you do. If you're working at Hardee's, McDonald's, if you're working at Walmart, Target, and you got a customer that's nasty, more than likely you're gonna be less nice or less not necessarily nice, but less kind. So to speak. Less professional.
Most definitely.
To that customer because they're being nasty to you. So,
but what about the people that's power struck?
No, you do have people.
That's the
like
combination.
That's what I'm saying.
You got majority of that. Like when you speaking on.
So you think it's a majority?
For sure, bro. And it's not even the fact of I can't necessarily blame them, but like what I told you earlier, you can't expect somebody to understand that we slapbox, bro. That we wrestle, bro. So like if me and you, even plenty of time we probably slapbox. We was in apartments. I'm sure we was slapbox, box, wrestle, whatever the situation is. True. We know that we doing it. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. We friends at the end of the day.
Right.
There's a lot of officers don't understand that. So that's the issue. That's the disconnect. That's why I be like trying to preach to tell people like, bro, we need black officers. We need people that grew up like us, bro. Exactly. Because if they grew up like us, they'll understand. Like why the fuck we got a white man patroller that never lived around black people that he can't understand. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like that in places like we like you got places that's like majority black and you got white cops patrolling that shit. Yeah. So it's never gonna end straight. That's why you have all these incidents where it's like, man, like the boy, like, man, Tamir Rice, rest in peace, man. Like, come on, bro. The boy was 12 playing with a cap gun, bro. Like, I can look at a 12-year-old and say he's not a threat. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, you weren't supposed to kill that man, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Like that cop that killed that woman who threw the. You remember the cop that killed?
Yeah, the one that happened recently. Yeah.
Like, I was sick, bro. That made me feel bad because I got a mama, bro. That's around that age. I'm like, an old woman, bro?
Yeah.
A mentally disabled, like not mentally disabled, but mentally ill person. You know what I'm saying? Like like she's not disabled. She could walk around, but she's clearly she has an issue.
She got something going on, yeah.
You know, you're gonna shoot, bro. That was sick to me. Now, okay, so what you're saying to kind of piggyback off of what you're saying. You're saying that we need to, the system needs to figure out a way to I guess motivate young men that grew up like we did, to sign up to be police officers.
The system is what it is. We need to take away the stigma that it's bad being the police.
Okay.
Like, who you want patrolling your community? Like, we need people to keep us safe. We need people to make sure your grandma, when she got down, coming home from work or coming from bingo, ain't nobody going to snatch her purse. So we do need those officers, but we also need an officer that understand, like, man, these boys ain't doing nothing but playing 21 on the basketball court.
Yeah, true.
They ain't doing nothing but slap boxing. You know what I'm saying? Where a white person can understand that because he never been in that situation.
You know, it's funny
you get what
that.
I'm saying?
Remember when we used to sit out Woodshire?
For sure.
We used to sit on the steps and the police would like kind of like, look at us crazy, like they don't like us being outside.
For sure.
Do you... What I think's funny about that is nowadays people complain about how their kids don't want to go outside. Like, man, these kids just want to stay in the house and be on the tablet or the PlayStation the whole time. Even police officers be complaining about their kids doing that. So it's kind of funny you mentioned like people playing basketball. Those are outdoor events. You know what I'm saying? Football.
Everything.
Like, man, we used to do a
ding dong ditch. Not to say that's the best thing to do, but we used to do everything. Ride bikes, ding dong ditch,
tic tac,
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
What's that thing we used to draw? Like, a lot of girls would do it. They would draw it and
hopscotch.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, hopscotch.
I haven't seen that in years, bro. Like, don't nobody be outside doing nothing no more. But not to like derail the conversation, but you're right. You're right. We do need to have kids, young people, men and women, that grew up like us, that know us in our community to say, no, man, I know this guy. Like, you get a domestic situation, you get, because like a lot of times, bro, cops ain't really dealing with no life and death situation. A lot of times it's just small stuff. But I also remember back in the day, it was super, like, it was cool as hell to be a cop, man. Cops will help you cross the street. Cops will help you, like, there'll be cops at the school that would, like, I remember, was it Officer White?
I don't never remember no time we might have different situation. I don't remember ever having a good time with the police, bro. Like,
No, I'm saying when we were like younger, like maybe I'm talking about Jamaica, but
baby, I ain't never had. I ain't never.
Like-
they always fuck with me, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Like, I
bro,
ain't never had no.
Actually, no, I'm talking about here too. There's been plenty of times when I was doing stuff, bro, that they were like, Peter, go home. Plenty of times, bro, because they knew my pops. There were plenty of times when they caught me at the park with like a girl doing something I ain't supposed to be doing at the park, and they could have slapped me with something. And they're like, "Go home. I know what you're doing out here. Get what? Are they look white cops, black cops? Because they were men. I don't know if a female cop would have been like, "What the hell?" Like, hey, and put my ass in cuffs. But I will say this: I got caught a few times, and they never like I never. Now I was 18. I was young.
Yeah.
17. You know what I'm saying? And you couldn't see out the car because it's all foggy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll just get pop on the window. I'm like, oh, snap. You know, trying to dress real fast.
No, for sure.
What are you doing out here? Get out of here. And they know what I'm doing.
Yeah, they ain't tripping.
They ain't tripping. So I would say, maybe you were bucking a little too hard.
Nah, I won't bucking. I had a cop give me some good advice one time.
Oh, you did?
I was living there on. I had moved.
That is a
I had
good
moved. I had
experience
moved.
then.
Nah, I want a good experience. I had moved back. I had moved. I was living in Hampton, but I couldn't find it.
do?
This when the recession hit, so it was hard to find a job. So I had a job in Williamsburg. They hired me back in Williamsburg. So I'm working at the Hodges. You know I used to work at the Hodges. So boom, I'm working at the Hodges or whatever. So the cop tell me, like, look, bro, I got down. He didn't say bro, but he like, look, your name coming up in our system a lot. If I was you, you live in Hampton, right? I go back to Hampton and then won't come back. You know what I do?
Wow.
I got the fuck out of it. I went. That's what I did. I said, man, I went to Hampton. And that's what it was because he gave me the warning. But it's like, he just told me my name was coming up for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I was perfect. I ain't gonna act like I was an angel or anything like that. But he told me that he gave me that game. And I was like, man, shit. I go up there to work. I was going to work. You know what I'm saying? But after that, I come back to Hampton because it was just like, they was on me. I'm 16, 17, got a car. I'm a lot going on. So they looking at me like, you know what I'm saying? They putting a lot on me. So I got the fuck up out of there because he gave me that one. Black cop. I don't think a white cop would have gave me. He said, man, your name is popping up in our system a lot. Wow. And I know they used to watch me there, sit in apartments, wait for me to come out, wait for my car, follow me. Like I seen it. Yeah, I had a lot going on, man. So it's like.
Hey, you remember that time you and I were driving from, we went to this club out in Virginia
Winter Beach. To the cave, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
I
remember. Yeah.
Man, that night ended horribly, bro. You remember what happened?
I get pulled over. I got pulled over. What the fuck they do? I got a ticket. I some bullshit. I think I had some weed. I caught a weed charge. I caught a weed charge, bro. I think I pulled the weed out my pocket, bro.
You were like looking for your license.
I was drunk as listen. That shit wicked though. Yeah, I remember that. I was drunk and I pulled the weed out my pocket. Real rookie mistake. I never do no shit like that again. That was some rookie shit.
I was like,
you know what I'm saying?
I felt so bad, bro, because I think I pulled you out the house that night.
Yeah.
I think I was like, yo, man, let's go. I don't think I had a car or something. What was
you know what's crazy? I was driving. You know, you ain't had a car at the time. You know what's crazy, bro? I thought that shit was over with, bro. So when I'm in prison, you know, I get my sentence. You know what I'm saying? 9 years, whatever. They gave me them 30 days, bro, for that charge, bro. I swear, bro. I'm supposed to get the date. Look. So I'm supposed to come out this day. So like maybe years down the road, my release date changed, and it's like, oh, for a marijuana charge, you can. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all petty as hell. Know what I'm saying? No bullshit. I can't make that up, bro. Nah, it was documented. I just forgot about it. You know, you facing 9 years. You're not thinking about 30 days.